Hello and welcome. As you saw from the title, I'm talking a little bit of my favorite eyeshadow palette for this kind of springy summery time. As you might know, I live in Finland and we are definitely still on spring kind of weather. Today I think it's around 10 degrees, but it's going to get warmer, so hopefully summer will be here soon. Also, new hair, what do we think about it? I myself, I'm really loving it and living it. It has been giving me so much inspiration with the looks I'm creating for Instagram. This one will be soon there. The previous one is already there, and then there is new ones coming up. So if you are not yet following me in Instagram, it's the same handle, Merit of Beauty. So let's get friends in there as well. And hello, I always forget to present myself. My name is Merit. I'm half professional beauty makeup artist. Currently not doing as my daily living, but every now and then I do a lot of videos here in YouTube, reviews in Instagram, and then every now and then also freelancing. If you have any requests, please let me know and I'll try to make the videos you want to see. But let's get into the business. First, fairly new to me. I've been using it for a couple of months and really loving. It's the Natasha Denona mini Zendo palette, and now just a couple of days ago they released the big Zendo palette, and I'm for sure getting it. It's inspiring me in so many levels. But this mini Zendo is extremely great for springtime. Even though it looks like there's not so much happening, I can get a lot of different looks depending on the combination, if I'm using all of these or just one or two of these. Very easy to use, always something for me to worry about if there is shimmers that they fall out to my cheeks during the days, and none of the Natasha Denona formulas do that, so I really love these. Also, the mats are really creamy, so when I do the application to my eyes, it doesn't fall out, and again, a great thing. Also with hooded eyes, I don't see any problems in normal life of wear time, so I really love. This color story to me is really kind of a soft and gentle approach to the summer. This is kind of this is funny, but I even though there is reds, I would like to say this is kind of a cool tone palette, something that is slowly growing up right now, at least in here. So we don't have yet leaves in the trees, so everything is a little bit gray, but there is kind of peaks of summer already, and this is kind of reminding of that phase of the nature. The next one is from the affordable side of these reviews. This is from Catrice. This is their newest 5 in a box eyeshadow palettes, and this is the number 40. It is modern smoky look. I originally got it because of the bluish shimmer, but actually I fell in love with the whole palette quite quickly. The quality in this palette and the formula is really close to the Natasha Denona. Not so pigmented, not so creamy, not so easy to use shimmers, but very close. Very, very close. And very affordable. I think this was here around 6 euros, 7 euros, something like that. There is many different ones, and only if I wouldn't have this extensive collection of makeup, I would most likely get them all, because I'm really enjoying this formula. This one I picked for the spring palettes because it's definitely cool toned. These shades especially are something that I use daily if I have a bright lipstick, and springtime is for me the time of the bright pinks, bright red lips, and then I want to pair them up with a cool or neutral tone of very pale, very light eyes, so that the lipsticks can kind of glow. I'm losing my words. But this is great palette to combine with any bright lipsticks, and with these deeper tones and with this blue you get that little bit of something if you want, for example, nude lip and just a cool, very kind of morning hazy look. Then one palette I actually haven't been using much lately, but I'm craving for this. I most certainly will start using it after this video actually. The Charlotte Tilbury Darling palette. Is it Darling or Little Darling? Darling. I love this formula. The color story isn't something that is very lots of variety, but I get a lot of lovely, very easy look. For some reason, with this palette, I don't need to spend a lot of time blending or even thinking what I'm going to do. It's very effortless. Not depending if I even wear warm tone clothes or something like that, still this tends to kind of work somehow. Definitely one of the greatest and easiest everyday palettes in my collection. And again, this is not as warm, for example, as my eyeshadow now. It's more like soft and pastel kind of palette, which is perfect for this harsh Finnish spring and summertime when there is not so much color yet in here. So this is just enough but not too much of color for this season. Latest addition to my collection. I've been using this only couple of days now, but I feel comfortable of talking about this because I've been testing all of the shadows. This is old palette from Buxom named Extrovert. I've been eyeing this for many months and I don't know why I didn't pick it up, but now I felt like this is the perfect spring palette, and it definitely is. I posted a look I used to Instagram if you want to see it a couple of days ago. I love the color story. First it might look that okay, what kind of looks I can create, because it's kind of all over the place. There is pinks, blues, yellows, mint, warm brown, deep shimmery shade, and even one opalescent shade. And surprisingly, these colors just work together surprisingly well. I haven't had any problems creating looks with this, and I love the fact that I can create a soft pinky look. I can go bold with the blues, I can go fresh with the yellow, and then I can do very nude look with the nude tones. So this caters for all this occasion I can just imagine having during spring months, now that we are finally places are opening again and I can go see my friends more and everything like that. So really loving this. I don't know why there isn't basically any discussion about this product. It was hard to find. I found only few videos in YouTube when I researched for this palette, and this definitely needs more attention. Then one palette, this is kind of consists same elements with some of the palettes I already mentioned, but because I love the formula, I love the color story, and it just keeps inspiring me. It's the Sigma Cor-de-rosa palette. Again, not too harsh for this time of year here. Beautiful pastel shades, but also bright colors. There is amazing shimmer like this one. A lot of variety between cool and warm tone shade, and then there is this deep shade I can use to deepen up my looks. Absolutely love this. I cannot wait to get my hands on the newer palettes, the 9-pan palettes, and then they released a new palette as well just recently. I absolutely love the Sigma eyeshadow formula. So if you are leaning into variety, softness, berry tones, pastels, then this one is definitely worth a try. And then last but not least, I already actually did mention the palette type. Now I don't have specific palette, I have some examples, but well, all year round, but especially during springtime when I start wearing sunglasses, when my eyes are a bit sensitive because of allergies and because I like to use red and bright lipsticks. So nude palettes are especially great for me during springtime. One of the favorites which I've already mentioned a couple of times in my channel is the Natasha Denona 5-pan palette number 4. This peachy shimmery shade is especially something I really love, but also the white one. Great one shadow look with liner and lashes, and that's enough with the bright lipstick. A more affordable but amazing palette is from Catrice. This is their nude palette, and it has a name. The Coral Nude is the palette name. If you take out this coral shade, you can see this is the most perfect cool tone nude palette. And then there is the pop of color with the coral. And also the coral is absolutely perfect for this time of year. So great nude palette. And this wouldn't be a nude palette thing without Biba palette. So this is my kind of comfort zone everyday makeup palette. I've been using it so much, and the pans are big. I don't think I'm ever going to pan these, but I love it. So basically any great nude palette that caters to your preferences, if it's warm nude, neutral nude or cool nude, a great one for spring to match with bright lipstick. Oh, and good blush as well. Nude and kind of plain eye is great with bright and kind of poppy blushes, so that's a great tip as well. Here are my recommendations for spring palettes. Yes, there's a lot of other palettes, but these are the ones I've been reaching for in last weeks, and already know these are the ones I'm going to be using in next some weeks before we go deeply into the summer looks, and well, maybe I'll do a new palette video then. But now it's time to kind of stop this mumbling and go out and enjoy the spring we have finally here. I hope you have a great day and see you next time. Bye bye.